live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's Syracuse taking on this. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Donald McCabe. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Ready to go now? Digging in, Alonso Gomez Phelps. And we're underway from St. Louis.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Strike two. On the ground to the left. And an easy out to start the game.
Batting second.
Foul ball there. Berger, the former. Get to mention he's a former MVP.
That's a ball.
The mask. Just getting started here in St. Louis. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting third.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Billy Benjamin. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And 1 and 2.
Low.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Outside low. And that's ball 2. Outside. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And that's in there for strike one.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
All one.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Ripped on a line to center. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the first. And today's starting pitcher, Milt Altman. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Leading off, Dan Williams. Williams wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. caught him looking for the K.
Batting second, center fielder, number 5.
Hey!
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Just misses
outside.
the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Julio Urbina.
Hey!
Urbina went deep in his most recent game. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Good job to fight that one off.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here in St. Louis, here's the veteran outfielder, Forrest DeMonte. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 6th, center fielder, number 53.
Now this is a rocket to left. Brings it in.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Dan McDaniel now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Curve in the dirt, kicks away to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Batting 8th, third baseman, number 13.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Now a quick throw to first, and he dives back in safely. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. And that drops in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
In the air to left center. Fellows should have this one. He's got it. Now the batter now, Charles Early.
He's struggled to make contact lately, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Quick toss to first. Low throw, and it gets by. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, River Jimenez. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Hey!
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Ball inside.
That one misses.
Nope, that's
so
ball
lead
four.
off.
He earned that walk.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. Nice grab. The feed for 1. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. Kenny Downs digs in now. Downs
Ball, that's out.
with a homer in his last game. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. That cuts the corner. Goes down looking. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Charles Early.
Ball. Nope, that's down.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
In the air to left center. And it drops in. So now back to the top of the order.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull.
Can't glove it cleanly. The flip, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Here's a big power threat. Cody Berger. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Ball, that's
He's
down.
been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5
That's
in all of
ball 2.
baseball. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 1 out, a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
First baseman, number 23.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this. Two on, 1 out. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Could
Ball
be some
two.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Swing and he popped it up. Batista settles under it. And there are 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Carter in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball 1.
Check
Inside
swing.
ball.
He held up, and it's 2-1. And fouled off. In there, sets him down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jack DeVarco.
Number 21.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Ball, that's out.
Way out front for strike 2.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten
Ball
it back
in.
up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Chopped left side. McAtee sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third
Batting
inning.
8th, catcher, number 3.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Batting ninth, the
Pablo
shortstop,
Batista
number
next up for
4.
the Cardinals.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. Late with the swing there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Stays alive. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back here in St. Louis, here's the left fielder,
number 9.
Forrest DeMonte.
Inside, ball
DeMonte
1.
launched a homer in his most recent game. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
No. Inside.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Over to first. Nice play
Now
off the
batting
bounce for the
center
out.
fielder, number 53.
No count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Inside. Ball 1. Ball.
Ripped to short. Throw is low, and he can't hang on safe. Next to
Now
hit, Dan
batting right
McDaniel.
fielder, number
Picked up an
50.
RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
On the ground right side. That's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Multi-hit game for him now. And
so a lefty out of the pen, Josh Frederickson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jimenez on the move, reaching for it, makes the catch. And he moves up to third, now 2 away. Charles Early getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late swing, fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that will end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Dan Williams.
You know, these Cards just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Center fielder, number 5.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Fellows goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Alaska. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And up next for St. Louis, Julio Urbina. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And
Ball
that's
back
outside. And now it's even 1-1. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Alex Mortensen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Hey!
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. Billy Benjamin will hit next. 1 for 2.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, River Jimenez.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ball. That's inside.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball 2.
Way high.
That's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Number 16.
Hey.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
The Cardinals hitless so far in the game.
Nope.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Hard hit to third. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Kenny Downs, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now pitching.
The new
for the
pitcher in the
Cardinals.
game, Patrick Girard.
Number 13.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Hitter, number 1.
Hey.
He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, number 9.
Outside.
Chris,
That's the
he's
ball.
been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. DeMonte matched a homer in his last game. The 1-1. Out towards right center field. DeVarco settles under this one. 2 away. Now here
Now
is
batting,
Lamar
center fielder,
Warner.
number 53.
That walk-off homer you mentioned, Boog, he must have been feeling on top of the world. I never had any kind of walk-off hit in my career, so I got to say, I feel a little jealous.
He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. 1-2 now. He goes down looking.
Now pitching.
Back now for the
Number
bottom of the
4.
6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jason Coles.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, he's been a tough out for a good stretch now. Pitchers just haven't been able to figure him out. He's been doing a really good job of getting on base as well.
This one in the air. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Quinones in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. And we are tied. Batista wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they still got both their challenges. The 1-0. Popped up. And there's 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Dan Williams digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Manuel Ortega.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
This one in the air, center field. Fellows under this one and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, number 13.
What do you got?
McAtee checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's upstairs.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Got him swinging.
Now batting, catcher, number
And here's the
4.
catcher, Charles Early. That
Ball.
one missed. Ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Set for the last half of the seventh. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Darrell Fellows. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
You know, these Cardinals, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Popped up. Benjamin. One up, one down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Number 31.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Ball to strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now River Jimenez. Man at second. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-1. So they bring on the veteran, Rick Davies.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
And that skips into dirt.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two now. And there's a ball. Oh, he gloves it. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Kenny Downs. Next up for the Cardinals.
Number 8.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball, that's outside.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting. Right fielder, number 21.
Strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the 8th. Alonso Gomez Phelps now at the plate. That one not close. Ball 1. Tap to first.
That ball's
and
foul.
Foul ball. That clips the corner. And that one hit to first. Downs. Steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Shortstop, number 7.
Right through there for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Jack. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's going to be Billy Benjamin. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you will.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Number 1.
Ricky Lutz comes on now.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
DeMonte stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
0-2 now.
That's a really good take.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Damon Rogers.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Just missed.
Ball 1. That's ball 2.
That
Ball
one off the
high.
mark, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
This is again 5 in a row. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back to the top of the order, Dan Williams will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Up the middle, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
High fly ball out to left field. DeMonte gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Julio Urbina next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. Ball one there.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Steps on the bag for the force. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Back here in St. Louis, stepping in, Lamar Warner. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. That misses. And the count now even up. Outside with a breaking ball. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And that one fouled off. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So it's their last chance in this one. Jeff McAtee getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
That's a ball.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Lutz is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6.